Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vibes Intuitive Vibes, and this is going to be part 2 because I think it was 1303 when my phone just decided to push pause, and I was talking about that you were basically letting go of a situation or a person in the past. You're trusting the process, and you're accepting, what is. And then it just stopped. Once you accepted something, that's what the signs and everything. I'm just saying. Once you accept something, once you move past it, once you just realize, there's nothing I can do to change their mind or this situation or that situation. The past is the past. That's written in fucking stone. You can't change it. You can just maneuver through it and not repeat history. And I feel like once you came to that realization, once you accepted something, that's where the freedom comes in, because everything stopped. A problem, a situation, something just halted in its tracks because you accepted it. That's really cool. I love it when signs come in like that, and this reading is all about signs and synchronicities. I don't like it when it separates my videos, just saying, like part 1, part 2. There could be a significance with 2 videos, like it comes in clips as well, kind of like this reading. But usually, like, even if this reading isn't super significant to someone, if that message is for you, it could pertain to clips that you have, when you're recording something and then you stop and then you record again or whatever. There's a significance with that here for some reason. Flight, opportunity, prosperity, and new venture. Yeah, freedom. There's a fresh start here. Something brand new is coming in. Something beautiful is coming in for you. You manifested this because you're handling this with grace, or you handle the situation with grace. I don't feel like you're in freak out mode going, oh my God, I don't really know what's going on. Why? I know I started part 1 with the whys. Like, what does it mean? You're figuring out what certain things mean to you. Why you were even drawn to someone in the first place. It's 2 sides of a coin here. You're looking at both sides of something. So there's a level of understanding here. Because this is peacefulness, receptiveness, and manifestation. You're manifesting peace in your life is what it feels like. And then we have Trinity. Balancing decisions, priorities, and adapting to change. Adapting to change. This is like chameleon energy, but not in a bad way, where you go with the flow, like, all right, this isn't ideal, but we'll make it work, whatever it is. I feel like that's what you've done, and that's what you continue to do. And now something's getting ready to take off. Yeah, manifestation. Something you really want is coming in for you, because you're just allowing. You allowed shit to come to you. You allowed shit to unfold naturally. Even if it wasn't the expected outcome that you wanted, even if you didn't get what you wanted, you still trusted in the process, even when things weren't clear, is what it feels like. So that's really great. All right. Yeah, something new here. This is awesome. Feels like a whole new world, a whole new life, because you could be seeing shit from a different perspective, and that would create a whole new world for you. But this, I don't know, what once was no longer exists. It's like that phase is over with. Life as you know it has changed, or will be changing forever. We have Snake. Sneaky lies, betrayal, and bad news. Okay, well that fucking came out of nowhere, didn't it? Probably let go of a bastard, just seeing the sneaky little bastard. Bad news. I'm talking about something new and beautiful and wonderful, and then bad news comes in betrayal. I don't know if somebody is gonna try to come in and sabotage you in some way, or if they already tried. Yeah, because this is like sabotage energy. Plot twist. That's what I just saw. There's a twist in the tale. Plot twist. Like, oh, you think something beautiful is coming your way? You think something magical is coming your way? That's what this feels like. I don't know if it already happened. It did, but it feels more like something to do with someone being naked or exposed, because that's what nakedness means in tarot, at least. Somebody feels exposed, or there's some type of exposure here. What's this bad news about? Actually, I'll do one of these. What is this snake energy? Why is this little fucker popping in here? Ruining the good news. Heart fog. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Yeah, somebody was trying to send mixed signals, especially if you are sensitive, like clairvoyant. That could be where this guidance is. Like, what the fuck does it mean? Why? Huh? I don't know what this is. I don't understand this message, because it was probably coming from a person. Because there's just shit intentions here. And even if it's not like spiritual, there's something surrounding that that's significant in this, but it could just be people lying about you, lying to your face, lying to those around you, triangulation, you know, crap like that. Being nice to your face and then stabbing you in the back. But it had signals. Sign. Okay, somebody betrayed you with signs. Okay, somebody betrayed you with signs. The signs that you were seeing. Yeah, because there's a level of confusion here. Like, what does that mean? What does this mean? I don't know exactly how the hell they did it, but that's in here. You're free from this, like I said, but because you're going over something, or you're gonna be. You're gonna be reflecting, or someone in this energy is gonna be reflecting over something that happened in the past, because I keep staring at the number 6. Could be someone's child that's going over shit, or it's just the past memories, you know. Betrayal and signs, which fogged your ass up, confused you, because that's what someone was trying to do. They were trying to confuse you with something, with shit they heard. They're trying to confuse you with the shit they heard. With toxicity. Give me more on this. What's up with these fake signs, I guess? Well, because, like, I don't know, for some reason I'm thinking of signs. So if you look at this card, it's like a foggy mirror or window, and you have to draw the heart. You know, you can draw pictures, and you can't always see it until it fogs back up, kind of thing, unless you look at it at a certain angle. But you have to do that, you know. And in like ghost movies and shit like that, it's usually Hollywood movies, it's not the paranormal shows. Like Spirit does that. Spirit writes on the mirror. You know what I mean? They do that shit. Yeah, my light just flashed. They do that shit. But okay, I'm not going to say that they don't. Maybe someone has experienced that, like, literally, when it comes to spirits, you know, ghosts and shit. But it's like, okay, Hollywood signs. That's what it feels like, where I saw something in the movie, and this is what ghosts do. These are the signs they leave. And someone was doing that to you. Oh, but it's not fucking spirit. I mean, if the lights are flashing at you, that's different. But they weren't writing things. They weren't carving crap. You know what I mean? But it feels like a movie in the making. Like, oh, you're going to think Spirit did this. That's what it feels like. You're going to think Spirit did this. Spirit led you to this. But they didn't. And that's probably why you were questioning shit. Especially if this applies. It doesn't apply to everyone. Like that don't make any fucking sense. Or what the hell does that mean? It meant nothing. That's probably why I fucking confused the shit out of you. It meant nothing. Cloudy judgment. You can't make this shit up. It meant absolutely nothing. There's something significant to do with a shot as well. It doesn't feel like a shot, like vaccination and shit. It feels like taking a shot. So I don't know what that means to you. It can mean a million and one things. Something to do with a shot. So that could be significant within these signs. Wanting you to see something. I don't know, because I feel like I'm trying to put something in someone's face to make you see what I want you to see. You know what I mean? Not what it is. Okay, so if you were or are reading too much into certain things, especially if you talk about it, that's probably why I started part 1 was saying stuff like I'm not going to say, I was told not to say that. Like I heard, don't say that. Spirit was guiding you not to say certain things so that whoever was paying attention to you wouldn't know where to lead you, wouldn't know what to do next. Spirit would always know what to do, how to reach you, how to get in touch with you. You know what I mean? It's something like that. Yeah, somebody just wanted to fog your ass up. Make you seem crazy. I think it did work for a little while. And if it's going on for you now and you're feeling a little like, what? Let it go, because you're not insane. Especially when it comes to the spiritual stuff. A lot of times through the awakening process, we do feel that way. We're just going like, what the shit? You know? But I feel like if anyone was fucking with you, causing problems, mocking you, making a joke, my light flashed again. It didn't flash, it flickered this time. You're going to catch them. If you didn't catch them already, you're going to catch them. You're going to catch someone. You're going to catch them. For some of you already did. You're going to catch them. Lusting. You're going to catch them lusting over you. Non-committal sexual energy forbidden. So it's like the forbidden fruit fucking shit. I don't know. It's what it feels like. Because it's almost like you can't have that. So-and-so's too hot to touch. Stay away. Like the level of temptation. I don't know if you were led to believe that somebody was wanting you or if you were wanting somebody else, or if that's just involved here. You know, like because you like someone, you were interested, because there was passion there, this was easy to do kind of thing. Like it seemed believable because of feelings, or that's what someone was thinking. I don't know. But there is a sexual component here. And someone's ass, because I'm pointing to her butt cheek. Sit down. Just sit down. It's like making me think of like, sit boo boo, sit. When you tell someone like, you stay over there, just go sit. Go sit down. Okay, just go sit down somewhere. Go sit down and wait. Chemistry. Were you waiting for a long time for someone? Like I said before, if you were, you're not anymore. Hi, how are you? Oh, that was, oh my God, I had wicked deja vu. There was a comment from someone, they just said hi, that's it. And I've done that in readings prior to this one where I just randomly be like, hi. It's almost like I'm answering somebody before they even say it kind of thing. I'm answering somebody before they even say it. Pay attention to the shit I say, the side shit. It makes sense. But attraction, spark, passion. Yeah, there's passion here. Go take a seat. Does somebody know that you like somebody? I don't know. What is the fucking chemistry about? Yeah, it has to do with someone you like. This is like, go sit down and wait. It'll happen. It'll happen. Go sit down and wait. They'll come to you. But they never fucking do. This is like leaving somebody lusting and waiting is what it feels like. Waiting for something or someone that's just never going to show up and that's never going to happen. It's all fake. Yeah, it's all secrets. Somebody was concealing their identity as well. Whoever was doing this, their cover's been blown. Is what I want to say. So if they were hiding in the shadows like, oh, it's not me, I think you know who it is. And if you don't know who was a problem in your story, you're gonna find out. Like now, I don't know, you're gonna find out. It feels like if you don't already know, it's coming. But not from them. Like, this person isn't gonna be like, oh hey, I was the problem. I fucked shit up for you, or I was messing with you. They're not gonna do that. Because this person's a coward, whoever they are. Yeah, chicken chat. So I'm gonna do a little light. I don't know what that's about. I definitely don't want the light shed on them. Like, shine that fucking light over there. Don't point it at me, kind of thing. Oh, there's an arm. They don't want to be in the spotlight. Sparklers could be significant as well, or the 4th of July, but it's making me think of, this fizzled out fast. It might have seemed like a while for some of you, like, will this ever fucking end? It was just as fast as a sparkler, like, done. Yeah, somebody doesn't want, they don't want to be exposed. They want to remain hidden. But I don't think they're going to get what they want. This is going to be a public exposure. No matter how somebody was messing with you. Because this feels like they got away with something. Like, I don't know. It's just what it feels like. Like, let bygones be bygones. Past is past. Can't change it. Well, it's done, so it's over with. You know, got away with it, kind of thing. Like, you know, in movies or in certain real cases where, you know, someone who did some really bad shit, no matter what it is, they might get away with murder for fucking 10, 20 years, and then all of a sudden someone new comes on the case because it's a cold case now, you know, it's in the past, no new evidence, nothing new's going on, so shit, we got to look at this with fresh eyes. Going back over something, we got to look at this with fresh eyes. So if somebody else isn't looking into this, you could just be going over it like I said prior, and you've got a fresh perspective because you're not submerged in the energy anymore, or in the problem. Because when the dust settles, a lot of times different things pop up like, oh, yeah, that makes more sense than that. You know what I mean? So in going over something, going over this cold case, it doesn't feel like a literal one. It's just an example. Like whether it's the same detective or a different one. You or a different person going over shit. There's evidence that was missed. And it's like, oh, now it all makes fucking sense. Now it all connects. Holy shit. We caught the motherfucker 20 years later. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that this happened 20 years ago, but that's how that shit happens. And there's a situation here where you could have been going like, who would do this? It doesn't make sense. What is this about? Or why would so-and-so do that to me? If you fucking knew who it was or suspected a certain someone, like why, you know? Like why you kind of thing? You're gonna figure out why. Whether it involves whoever that is or not. I don't know who it is, but yeah, that's really what it feels like. This case is gonna be solved. Lickety split, apparently. Co-create. Yeah, you're gonna see who was working together in this situation. There could be a collaboration coming up too for you and someone. You're going to be working on something together with another person. Hell, you could be calling in another investigator, you know? Like, all right, this is the information that I saw. This is evidence I have. What's your take on this? And then they just provide a little bit of something, and you're like, eureka. You figured it out, you know? Some shit like that. So, imagine people were working together to create some type of imaginary fucking world for you, which is probably why I was using Hollywood movies and shit as an example, because that's fiction. You know, it's Hollywood paranormal stuff, especially, or horror movies, are way more scary than real life shit. You know, it's just the way it is, because you gotta get views. So there's something here that was drummed up to be bigger or worse than it really was. I want to say was, that it really is or was. You could have been tapped into somebody else's imagination, especially if they're creative like that. You know what I mean? Like if they're very fantastical in their mind, or maybe they watch a lot of fucking horror films or some shit. But regardless of that, it's imaginary. I used to say that all the time, like, come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination. Join me for this fake ride. That's what it feels like. I just sort of can't believe you were able to do that. So I'm not really sure what you were able to do, but then we have a change in the wind reversed. I don't know, somebody might want to keep you in a fantasy world and not allow you to see the reality of a situation. That could be for some of you, not necessarily, but there's no change here. Something didn't change. Well, if this person was expecting you to make certain changes, because like whatever they were lying about and doing, it was to stop you from doing something or to create a level of change, you know, like to change your mind, to change your perspective, to fog your ass up. I already said that, but it's like to change your direction. So don't care over here, don't look over here, don't do this, don't do what you're wanting to do, what you're good at or whatever. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do what makes you happy. Do this instead. I don't know, because I feel like my focus is being redirected, however that was happening for you. And it didn't fucking work because you didn't change course. You might have got distracted and went, huh, what's that? Oh, fuck it, I gotta refocus. Because that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm continuously refocusing. So it's like, squirrel, what? Oh my God. Okay, never mind. I gotta put my blinders on. And then you're like, what? Oh, huh? Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like you're paying attention to something, or you're seeing something going on. Like if somebody's trying to turn your head, or if information's turning your head, you're like, oh, I see that, but I still gotta do this. So you never lost like sight of the end goal here. Like you never lost true sight of what you were doing, of what you were trying to attain. You didn't get caught up or wrapped up in whatever this is or was. Probably because part of you just knew that that what you didn't understand or what was so confusing wasn't meant for you. Because I always say that if messages don't make sense right now, they'll make sense later. And that is true. It'll make sense when it's supposed to. If something never makes sense, it just ain't for you. You know what I mean? Like, so if you were always confused about whatever this is or certain aspects of this, they're just phony. So your higher self knew, even if you didn't consciously know, that you didn't need to pay no mind to this, that, or the other. You know what I mean? The number 40 is significant, so I don't know if that's somebody's age or the number 4. Maybe somebody's turning 40, or they're in their 40s. I don't know. 6 of coins. Something to do with someone's 40th birthday. It feels like that already happened. Could be coming up for someone. I don't know. Some 40th birthday. Generous giving. I just heard I did all of this for you. So I don't know what someone did for you, but whatever they did, it was all for you. And it feels like it was pretty messed up. I don't know. This doesn't feel good. It's like, this is the gift that you don't want to open, like return to sender kind of thing. Like, I didn't ask for this shit. I didn't want this. Yeah, somebody wanted you to hold on to a pipe dream, to your imagination, to a dream, to something that was false. Like, keep sitting there waiting, wishing, doing whatever. Because this is like putting a stop to something or stalling. And I don't know, something to do with a mag. I don't know if it's like a magazine, like that has to do with bullets, or like a literal magazine, flipping through the pages. A mag. Okay. What the fuck? Someone from the past hasn't changed, but holding on too tight to a fantasy, to something false. Ace of Cups. Emotional readiness. A change in the winds. Well, your love for someone hasn't changed, or your love for something. Something or someone you're passionate about has not changed. Somebody was trying to have you hold on to fiction, to a fantasy, so that you would let go of someone that you love or something that you love to do, because I kept talking about refocusing. So it might not necessarily pertain to a love situation for you. It could, but it's something you love, something you're passionate about. Somebody was trying to kibosh that for some reason. I don't know if it was to hurt you or if it was for whatever fucking reason. I don't know what their reasoning was, but that's what this feels like. If you're truly passionate about something or someone, you truly love them or love whatever you're doing, whatever your path is, there isn't anything that's going to stop you if it's meant for you and if you want it bad enough. And that's what I feel like's happened here. You just kept refocusing. You just kept pushing forward. And now you're free from this because you don't pay no mind to it no more. Even if they're not doing anything anymore, or if they start, I just feel like you wouldn't give a shit. I don't know, you don't give a shit about something anymore. And it's not the shit you love. The shit you love, you still care deeply about. Somebody was using love against you, whatever that means. Using your kindness against you, your love against you. Because this is also take advantage of energy. But whoever this is can't take advantage of you anymore. 9 of Cups. Yeah, because you love yourself. If you truly love yourself, there is nothing that anyone could say or do to affect you in that way, to take that from you. No one can take your true happiness. No one can take your self-love. They could take everything else that is around you away. People can ruin a lot of shitty things, or a lot of great things that you perceive as great, but they can't take away what's internal, what's truly yours. And there's a lot of self-love here. And I feel like no matter what was said and done about you, no matter what happened in the situation, it did not stop you from taking care of you. It did not stop you from being happy. It did not stop you, period. Because you truly do love yourself. And you can do whatever this is on your own. There was a lesson here from Spirit about self-love, and I feel like you passed that test, because whatever this is did not affect you at your core level. It might have drove you nuts. It might have confused the fuck out of you, but it didn't get in. It didn't get in. Latched on the outside, but it didn't get in. It's almost like that dream I had where, I'm not going to go over the whole fucking dream, but there was a frog that was going nuts, bouncing all over the fucking place. It was in a bedroom I was supposed to go in, and when I opened the door, there was 2 guys there, and they're like, no, don't open the door. Well, I did, and it started bouncing everywhere like a bouncy ball that was out of control, and I'm like, what the motherfucker is that? And when I was sitting on the couch, it clung to me with its claws right in my chest. And I'm like, you little bastard, that hurts. Because I remember I could feel like the nails sinking in, which frogs don't fucking have nails, but this one did. And then I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't squeeze it, I didn't harm it or anything. As it was like sinking in, I just sat there. And then all of a sudden, it morphed into Kyle Gass from Tenacious D. Don't ask, maybe somebody's gassy or gas is significant, but anyways, it's like somebody sunk their claws into you, but they couldn't fully get through, And then they were exposed. Because the frog let go when it realized that I wasn't gonna hurt him, and then its true form took place. I was just talking about fucking Shrek and Fiona yesterday too with the true form shit. Yeah, somebody's true colors are being shown because they know that you're not trying to hurt them. Maybe somebody was trying to harm you or cause problems for you in the past because they thought you were trying to hurt them, and then they realized, wait, you weren't. And then their scary mask goes away. It's kind of what this feels like. Like, oh, that's not what that was about. There's a significance with a genie. Because there's a lamp here. So a wish. Your true wishes are protected and have never changed because it's what you truly want. I don't know, you didn't sit here and cry about whatever this is. It feels like there's a happy ending here. I just heard I would do anything for you. I would do anything for you. I would do anything for you. I'd do anything for your love. You know, it's weird. All right, for some of you, if you were picking up on a fantasy fucking world with like, okay, like a passionate connection. Say you're interested in someone. You're interested in person A, whoever the hell that is. And so these fantasies, these thoughts, these dreams, whatever, that you're having, you see that person's face because when you feel these feelings, all right, I'm saying this for a reason, because if you're intuitive and you don't understand certain signs, and I did say in part 1 that sometimes I act out how other people are feeling or you know, whatever. I don't know, it's just weird. I literally feel shit whether you're dead or alive. And because like sometimes with my daughter, she has itchy ears, and I'll be like, oh, my fucking ear hurts, and then she'll go, even if I don't say anything, I'll just feel it, and then she'll be approaching me, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then she'll bitch about it, or I just know it's about her because my ear starts hurting, and I know that she deals with that. It happens, like different fingers light up for different situations, or I'll feel certain things. Like one time, this doesn't happen anymore, but with my ex, my kid's father and stuff, he used to get, I don't remember, it's like called trigger finger or something. I think that's what it's called. But it would be weird because sometimes it would just be one finger that would go down and he couldn't pick it back up, and then it would just come out of it. And every now and again my hand would do this, and I'm like, what the fuck's that? And then he'd come home, or I don't know, he'd be around, and I'm like, I never connected it I didn't connect it at the time, but I know what that is now. And then sometimes it'd be my 2 fingers, which that's my dad. My father's 2 fingers will, I think it's actually on the other hand, but regardless, they don't move because a tendon or something. And my finger at the time, before I even knew that, was doing that. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I can't open my hand. And I'm like, it would just automatically do it for no reason. And then during that crazy time, when I went over there, I found that out because I'm like, wow, he can't fucking open his hand. That's weird. And I was picking up on it. Like, that's what I'm talking about when I say that I can reenact what certain people are going through, because I can feel ailments. But it's Spirit's way of showing me who is who sometimes. And I don't always broadcast that crap, you know? I did before, because I didn't know what the fuck it was for half the time. But, all right, where was I going with this holding on to a fucking fantasy thing? Okay, so if you can do shit like that, basically, I'm saying that shit's real, where you're picking up on someone's passion, their chemistry, how they feel about you, but because you're feeling it, like you're feeling those emotions, that strong fucking love, those desires, you might have thought, or you might think that that's how you, like, that's you and someone else, whoever you're focused on. But you're actually being shown how someone's thinking about you, how they're feeling about you, because you're looking at person A with all of this, because that's where your focus is, because you're like, oh, I like so-and-so, you know, oh my god, but it's actually person B over here that you're not even fucking paying attention to, that wants you, that's paying attention to you. You're picking up on their chemistry with you, their lusting energy, you're picking up on all that. You're just not seeing their face because you're looking at somebody else's. That's what that feels like. That could be why some of this was very confusing for some of you. This is definitely not for everyone. And because it's 2 parts, I'm going to go now. This just feels like a headache, but it's coming to light. So I don't know if that makes sense. If it is for you, it will make sense. Quality time. The snake. Quality time changed something here. Potentially messages, talking to somebody, changed something here. Somebody couldn't lie about this when you started talking to somebody. So speaking directly to someone outed this. It made it clear to you, or it will. That's how someone's lies are going to come out. And it might not be like, oh, so I know what so-and-so did, and they did blah, 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 whatever. It might not be that. It might just be getting clarity when you actually speak to someone. Because then certain signs and feelings and whatever will be different. Talking to somebody changed this. I don't know who you talk to, but it changed it. I keep looking at flight, so flights could be significant as well. I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah, speaking directly to someone changed this situation around. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. I love you guys. Long time. I haven't said that in forever, just saying. But I don't know. I've got some exciting shit coming up is what it feels like. Because I don't really know what the exciting shit is yet. But I do what I feel. Love you guys. Peace.